Good afternoon, my name is JEVORN Daily. I'll be representing the United Kingdom in these negotiations, and I'll be giving you a brief overview of what we plan to take to the table in negotiation and what we plan to talk about and hope to achieve. So the United Kingdom recognizes the severe negative impact of the imploding conflict and resulting migrant crisis. We stand firm in our views to fund and assist where collectively possible, and we hope that throughout these negotiations a solidified standpoint can be achieved. But as of now, we will maintain all reservations of a planned action for April 11th discussion. So I know a lot of persons might feel that the United Kingdom isn't doing a lot as it relates to helping the refugee crisis, but we are actually helping the entire Syrian conflict in the sense that we have been the second largest donor country to the crisis, in the sense we have given over £1.1 billion in humanitarian aid, supplying tents, taking care of the children who are displaced, and also families who are displaced. So to say that we're not necessarily doing a lot, yes, I understand that we've only committed to taking less than 50,000 Syrian migrants, but the issue here is not just to take a set of people who are displaced by violence and just putting them somewhere else. We need to actually look at a long-term solution, and in the UK's perspective, this could be siding with not only those in the EU, but other countries to actually find some sort of resolution to the conflict. Financially, we are committed to constantly help them, in the sense that we have committed, along with other EU members, to basically give £10 million just for children who are displaced based on violence and who are not necessarily connected to their parents, whom some of them are left orphans, or either because of the mass migration have basically lost touch with their parents. So we've actually committed financially to aid and help them. We've designed a new program, a vulnerable persons resettlement program, not just to offer them a refugee status, but they're allowed to stay in the country for 5 years. After that 5 years, going through the program and actually being socialized, because we can't just take a set of persons who, some of them don't even know English, for argument's sake, and put them in an economy and a society where they are expected to accustom to, or what they're expected to accustom to. So we're trying to get them socialized so that they can actually contribute to the society. And even in the 5 years, the conflict is still ongoing and they decide to actually apply for refugee status, then after those 5 years, it can be considered. And in light of what is happening in Europe and the broader world with conflict, the UK is committed to, above all else, ensure the safety and security of its citizens, and not to use the horrific incident of what happened in Paris and other places as a signal, but there is an obvious concern about security in the EU and other countries who are Western or influenced by Western ideology, because the truth and the fact is that this is not just about the migrant crisis, this is about the war against terror. And at some point we're going to have to draw a strict line where we're going to have to say, okay, fine, if we're going to take in Syrian refugees, we need to have the necessary institutions in place to document them, to ensure that yes, we're going to send them to X location, we're going to put them in X school. So we need to have the necessary social systems in place to actually take on Syrian migrants. And but from a general sense, the UK is absolutely committed to aid the migration scheme and the conflict itself economically. So we are committed to enter into talks with those stakeholders and those who are also affected by the crisis to actually give a stronger economic backing, because persons are displaced. Not everyone will initially want to go to the UK based on proximity. Persons who choose to relocate to Jordan, to Turkey, to Spain. So those countries are dealing with the immediate effects. Germany, for example, your humanitarian stance are dealing with immediate effects. So if it's the case that we're going to take more persons, then we're going to need financial backing from other countries, because we're helping those who are taking in migrants, and yet still we're being ushered to take more. And we have recognized that this is something that we need to improve in, and as such we've committed by 2020 to actually take a little over 20,000 more Syrian migrants. So this is not, as I said before, a solution to the problem. Asylum is not a solution to the problem, but we need to create a safe haven, and that is the purpose of these negotiations.